You, sir, are officially invalidated. Yes, you are. Ricky, you're losing, you're losing, you're losing, you're always losing. Fazio put you in jail for 4 days. Now you got a case still against you where it's going to empty your pockets. You swore to your loyal viewers. You swore to the very people that were donating money to you with your promise that you were going to get Barry out of jail on his way home, that there was no case, there was no counts against Barry. And you continued and continued to tell your so called loyal viewers that Frank is full of shit, right? You say a lot of things about me, pig nose, pignacious. You say a whole lot of things about me, but I've proven you wrong every single time. Oh, I know. You're pissed off after seeing my boy that you love so much. And well, we know better than that. Barry was your tool to make money. You don't care about Barry, and you never did. Folks, if you want to concentrate on criminals on YouTube, Richard Jarrett, Jarrett, known as Big Shot Travel and Sick Grandpa. Sick he is. Ricky always thinks he has one up on me, but he never does. I come through all the time. Ricky, you know, you're up against the best here. You never win. You just never win. You're always losing. Why is that? You're losing women. You're losing grounds with your viewers. You are officially invalid, sir. You are officially invalid. Nobody believes you, Ricky. Nobody ever does. Now, as far as you saying I called your girlfriend a whore, no, not me. I never even mentioned her name. Ricky, I'm a little smarter than you. You know, it is what it is. What is the definition of a prostitute? Well, I'll let you decide what that is. Now, am I calling your girlfriend a prostitute? Oh, I would never do that. She's probably a fine, charming woman. They're all fine, charming women. Well, as long as you present that wallet out there. But now, poor Ricky, and I do mean poor Ricky, the guy that says he makes, well, it went up and up. Now, he was saying $9,000 a month. And that seemed to go down, and now he's living in a $240 apartment waiting for the results of Mr. Michael Thomas Fazio's case, otherwise known as Alpha Male Construction, because Ricky the loser, Ricky the coward that he is, went behind a senior citizen with a premeditated assault in which he had to go to jail for, be it the short time that he was in there, but it was a lesson learned. But now the other part of the lesson comes when we hope, and for those praying folks that, you know, we don't usually wish that for Michael Fazio, but I think in this case we'll make an exception. We'll make an exception this time, I think, for Michael Thomas Fazio, that he gets as much money off Ricky that he possibly can. And what Michael Fazio does with that money, that's his business. Well, you know, that'll be his business. I mean, whether it's another trip to the prawn farm, or whatever it might be for, that's okay. So basically, Pignacious, Ricky Drama, otherwise known as, and Sick Grandpa, and Big Shot Travel, all the same, has been, running his reign of terror in the Philippines logging community and outside of ever since he ever stepped foot in this country. Yeah, I guess those picking up of tossed tickets in Vegas was not enough for him, so he had to come here and start scamming people. Remember, folks, this guy was publicly shown that he was walking around picking up these little tickets, little vouchers good for points toward a free breakfast or lunch. Surely a person who makes $9,000 a month would never need to do something like that. What do you say to that, Pignacious? Again, you're foiled. From this point on, there is nobody, but nobody, but nobody, but nobody, but nobody, but nobody, but nobody that's ever going to believe you again. Oh, and you were going to meet up with Jasper. What happened with that? Oh, now that Jasper, what did he make a mistake too? He went to Surgal, and he winds up in a swamp area. Apparently, he didn't find the right side, but I like the isolation. Jasper, otherwise known as real name Todd, the Armenian, found himself without his little Cebu girlfriend. Well, I guess, the paycheck stopped there. And he finds himself in a part of Surgal where he's bored out of his fucking mind and had to reduce one of his broadcasts because there wasn't many people there. And he had no clue what to talk about because was he with a woman? No, she didn't want to go with him. Was he in a beautiful resort that he could boast about? No, he wasn't. He was in a shithole. A fucking shithole. He didn't even have a nice beach. It was like a quarter of a mile away. And it was all, as he says, swampland before he could even reach the beach. I don't know. Justice is kind of crazy, isn't it, guys? It just, works in mysterious ways. Oh, okay. Well, there's always going to be something about good old Barry Boy. Well, did you see the video that preceded this video that I put on? And if you haven't, I suggest that you do. What was presented to our friend Pignatius, the liar, the scumbag, the coward that he is, the broke bastard he is, the unhealthy soul that he is, kept on claiming there was no cases against Barry besides his immigration problems. He said Barry's going to be on his way home in a week or two. We've been hearing that for over 3 months. Well, of course, he had to proliferate the bullshit so he can get more donations. That's why we know he's broke. What do you think about that, Ricky? I'm sure you'll do a show about it, but what are you really going to have to say? Be honest. What are you really going to say that's going to make any fucking difference? Why don't you just tell the truth to the people that you know all along that Barry had all these counts against him? I started out with one document and I decided that I would produce yet another. And I didn't have to do that. No. I didn't have to do that. I wanted to do that. Just to prove what a liar you are, what a lowlife you are, what a fucking inane drone you are, what a piece of shit you are, what a mentally deranged cuck that you are. Nobody believes you anymore, Ricky. And we're now going to put the stamper down, and I now declare you invalidated. How do you like that, Ricky?